Coach, I'd just like to get your initial thoughts on tonight's big win.
Obviously it's just a big competitive game. Just huge implications for both teams. You're tied for second, essentially, and just for us to be able to get the sweep is a big deal for the regular season. It's an excellent team, very well coached team that's been ranked in the top 25, and they're very physical. They put a lot of pressure. They got weapons on both sides of the ball because they're athletic on the defensive end, and then they got some skilled guys. They got a good inside-outside combination. Guys who can put on the floor, guys who can score with some range, and then they got a good big down low. But I just thought, I was telling these guys in the locker room, I just thought we really answered the bell on this. We a big competitive home game. Some teams might feel that as pressure. These guys just took it as a challenge. These two guys were, dynamic. We got a lot of good stuff. Cannon in limited minutes was good offensively for sure. Had some big shots. Jared was really good off the bench, defensively rebounding. I thought that these two guys. I thought actually we were very good defensively for the most part of that game. We made a few mistakes. They hurt us on the glass a little bit there for sure. But these two guys were monsters.
And I'll just start with you, Marty. I mean, terrific game, 26 points. Even a little 2 for 2 from 3. What does it mean to you to be a player on this team and have a performance like that against a team that's really high up there in the rankings, especially in the conference, and to really clutch up and get the win tonight?
It feels nice to play good in a game like this because we really need it. And as far as like me just playing good, my teammates being as good as they are allow me to get them shots that I get, like the one-on-one matchups. And if it weren't for my team, that wouldn't be possible. And yeah.
What an unselfish guy.
And before I get to you, Logan, but back to you, Coach. I mean, something that was surprising is when you look at it, it was a pretty close game throughout, but you guys kept the lead the entirety of the game. Embry Riddle was never in the lead. What does that mean for a mentality of a team to be in a close game against such a tough team, but really never really let them get on a run and get that lead back?
Yeah, it was. It speaks to the competitive spirit of these guys. I mean, obviously the talent, the physical talent, to be able to answer back, make a shot, hit free throws, get a stop when needed. But there was a couple times where you could feel the momentum changing. Right, the end of the first half, they were kind of eking away. We got off to a good start against them, then they kind of took some stuff. We jumped out again the second half, and they took it back a little bit. And then again later in the second half, we had another big run, and then they came and cut it back down to a 2-possession game. But every time we had an answer. Late game, it was free throws. I think we ended up going 17 for 18. I think one of the big things, this is I can't emphasize enough, this is a high-pressure team, Embry Riddle is. They get a lot on you. I thought they were very physical. They pressed us a good amount of that game, and we ended up with 17 assists and 6 turnovers. And that's a huge part of winning. If we don't play a game like that, if we don't take care of the ball like that, we're not winning that game. And that shows a lot of the maturation of this group. And then just having so many quality in-between handlers. So we have a lot of guys who can handle it that aren't necessarily point guards, but who can bring it up against pressure and make a shot, make a layup, make a good decision in the front court.
And for you, Logan, you're somebody whose season has been pretty incredible to watch, becoming very quickly a fan favorite from somebody who at the beginning of the season, they've gradually seen their minutes go up to now just almost, it seems like a guaranteed bucket from behind 3. What does it mean for you to have that type of season where it's just gradually gotten better and better and better throughout it?
I mean, it's big, like confidence-wise. I mean, my teammates always had confidence in me, and I think every game it kind of grows, and I kind of can grow with the team. I mean, they're always telling me to shoot. I'm always have the green light. And for nights like this, big games, I like to make them.
And the other thing I add on this guy's been really good defensively. Like really good rebounding, really good in gaps, really good on ball defensively, and it makes a big difference too.